Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you're all doing great. Today is our second revision lesson of maths and the topics we are going to revise today are comparing and ordering numbers and number patterns. First of all, we'll see what is comparing numbers. By comparing, we can define or find by how much a number is greater or smaller. Let's take an example in which we have to compare the two given numbers. First of all, we'll line up the numbers according to place value. The first number is 4712 and the second number is 4761. We'll start the comparison from the column of thousands. Both the numbers have digit 4 in the column of thousands, so there is no difference. Then we'll move to the column of hundreds. Here both the numbers have digit 7 in the column of hundreds. Here also we cannot find any difference. Then we'll move to the column of tens. Here you can see the first number has digit 1 in the column of tens and the second number has digit 6 in the column of tens. As 1 is less than 6, so 4712 is less than 4761. In another example, we have to compare 5869 and 4369. We'll start the comparison from the column of thousands. Here you can see that the first number has digit 5 in the column of thousands and the second number has digit 4 in the column of thousands. As 5 is bigger than 4, so 5869 is greater than 4369. In this question, you have to circle the greatest number in each set. The numbers are 4849, 4809 and 4889. We'll start the comparison from the column of thousands. You can see that all these three numbers have digit 4 in the column of thousands, so there is no difference. Then we'll check the column of hundreds. Here you can see that all these three numbers have digit 8 in the column of hundreds. This tells us that there is no difference in the column of hundreds also. Next is the column of tens. Here you can see that the first number has digit 4 in the column of tens, second has digit 0 and the third number has digit 8 in the column of tens. Here we can easily find that 8 is greater than 0 and 4. So the number that has digit 8 in the column of tens is the greatest number. It means 4889 is the greatest number. We'll circle this number. In the next question, you have to circle the smallest number in each set. Now the numbers are 7732, 7723. The last number is 7273. Here also we'll start the comparison from the column of thousands. All these three numbers have digit 7 in the column of thousands. So there is no difference in this column. Next we'll check the column of hundreds. Here you can see the first number has digit 7 in the column of hundreds. Second also has digit 7 in the column of hundreds. But the third number has digit 2 in the column of hundreds. As we know that 2 is smaller than 7. So the number that has the smallest digit in the column of hundreds is the smallest number in this set. 7,273 is the smallest of these three numbers. And in this way, we'll circle this smallest number. Ordering numbers means arrangement of numbers either from big to small or from small to big. In another question, you have to arrange the numbers in order starting with the greatest. The numbers are 1,265, 2,651, 1,562, and the last number is 2,516. First of all, we'll check the column of thousands, and you know there are two numbers that have digit 2 in the column of thousands. As we have to start with the greatest number, so we'll consider only these two numbers in the beginning. As these two numbers have digit 2 in the column of thousands, so there is no difference in this column. We'll check the column of hundreds. There is 6 in the column of hundreds in this number, and the other number has digit 5 in the column of hundreds. As 6 is greater than 5, so the number 2,651 is the greatest number. We'll write this number at the first place, 2,651. Obviously, the next number is 2,516. We'll write it at the second place, 2,516. Then we'll check the numbers that have digit 1 in the column of thousands. As there is no difference in the column of thousands, so we'll move to the next column of hundreds. This number has digit 2 in the column of hundreds, whereas this number has digit 5 in hundreds. As 5 is greater than 2, so the number 1,562 is greater than this number. We'll write this number at the third place, 1,562. Now the last number that is left is 1,265. In this way, we have arranged the numbers from the greatest to the smallest. Number pattern is a list of numbers that follow a certain sequence or pattern. In this example, there are numbers 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. These numbers start at 1 and jumps 3 every time. Students, we have to solve the given blanks. A part is 10 more than 1,683 is blank. We'll solve it like this. 1,683. When 10 more will be added to it, we'll get our answer. This 10 means that the change would be in the column of tens only. All other columns will remain same. There is 8 in the column of tens. When 1 will be added to this 8, it will become 9. Our answer would be 1,693. 10 more than 1,683 is 1,693. B part is 100 more than 5,901 is blank. 5,901 is the number. When we'll add 100 into it, it tells us that the change would be in the column of hundreds. There is 9 in the column of hundreds. When 1 will be added to this number, it will become 10. That will obviously add one more number to the column of thousands. There is 5 in the column of thousands. When 1 will be added to this 5, it will become 6. Our answer would be 6001. C part is blank is 100 more than 6125. We'll write it like this. 100 more than 6125 is our required number. This 100 means that there would be change in the column of hundreds. There is 1 in this column, and when 1 more will be added to it, it will become 200. All other numbers will remain same. Our final answer would be 6225. D part is blank is 1000 less than 8293. We'll write it like this. (8,293), and when 1000 will be made less from this number, it means that we have to change the column of thousands. There is 8 in the column of thousands. When 1000 will be subtracted from this number, it will become 7000. Our final answer would be 7293. We'll write it here as 7293. Blank more than 7876 is 8876. It means that in the beginning we had this number 7876 and our answer is 8876. There is the change in the column of thousands only. All other columns are same. It means that we have to check this column. In the start it was 7000 and the answer is 8000. It means one more thousand is added to get the answer 8876. It means 1000 more than 7876 is 8876. In another question, you have to fill in the missing numbers. The question is, what is 10 less than 1405? We will solve this question with the help of a number line. The number line starts at 1355. The next is 1365, then 1375. Then comes a blank. You can see that the difference is in the column of tens only. All other columns remain unchanged. It means that the numbers in the column of thousands, hundreds and ones will remain same. In the first number, there is 5 in the column of tens, then 6. In the next number, there is 7 in the column of tens. So the answer of the blank is 1385. When we will increase this number by 10, our next number would be 1395. The next number is 1405. Here you can see this arrow shows that 10 less than 1405 is 1395. On the other side, 10 more than 1405 is 1415. There is 0 in this number in the column of tens. When you will add this 1 in this 0, it will become 1 in the column of tens. So our next blank is 1415. Here also we can easily find the answer that 10 less than 1405 is 1395. Here also we'll write 1395. Students, in the next question you have to complete the number patterns. In the first part, the numbers are 3470, 4470, then there is a blank. The next number is 6470, 7470. Again there is a blank and the last number is 9470. Here we can see that the difference lies in the column of thousands. 3470 and 4470. We can see that 4470 is 1000 more than 3470. In the same pattern, if we'll increase 4470 by 1000, our next blank would become 5470. Here also, when we'll increase 1000, it becomes 6470, 7470. There is an increase of 1000 in these numbers. When we'll increase 7470 by 1000, our next number would be 8470. Next is 9470. In this way, our number pattern is complete. In the next part, the numbers are 1689, 1789, 1889, 1989, and then there are two blanks. Here we can locate that the difference lies in the column of hundreds. It's 600, next is 700, 800, and the last is 900. It tells us that this number pattern is increasing by 100. If we will add 100, we can easily get the next number. Here also, so 1789 and 1889. There is a difference of 100 between these two numbers. Now we come to the number 1989. When we will add 100 in 900, this 900 will become 1000. That 1000 would obviously add one number in the column of thousands, and this number will become 2089. It means that 100 more than 1989 is 2089. Now, if we'll add one more 100 in this number, our next number would be 2189. It means that 100 more than 2089 is 2189. In today's lesson, we have revised textbook 3, page number 9 till 18 and workbook 3A, page 9 till 14. For more practice of these sums, complete the worksheet attached with the lesson. Thank you.